Hi, I'm Ease, founder and raw food chef of Easy Living Foods.
My name is Magdalena Shalaki. I'm a certified nutrition coach and the founder of Hormones Balance.
Sprouting saved my life. 6 years ago, I was diagnosed with 4th-stage throat cancer, and my leading edge doctors said, go vegan and go raw if you can. I did. I started eating sprouts, eating them, blending them, every way I could. My radiologist calls me his poster child, and he said, what did you do? And I said, I think it's the sprouts. The phytonutrients that are in the sprouts directly gave life to my cells. And I think that's why I'm healthy and here today. Let's start giving you more life by the easiest way, which is soaking your nuts, seeds, and legumes.
Yeah, you know, I'm so happy we're talking about this because it really is a game changer in the world of nutrition. We know nutrition to be, we all know the saying, you are what you eat. Things have changed, and now we're talking about you are what you can absorb. And soaking is going to be a big part of how much of nutrition we can get out of this. It's an ancient custom as well. Every culture, every cuisine has a history of soaking, and there's a good reason for that.
And you want great bioavailability, so you want to start with really good ingredients, but then let's go further to, like Magdalena said, of let's be able to absorb them. And here's the easiest way.
Yeah. So, you know, one of the things I love about soaking is that a lot of my clients that I work with have a problem with nuts and seeds and say, you know, I just can't do them. But then the minute we start soaking them, the ability of digesting and enjoying the food has completely changes.
Degassing.
Totally.
Everything.
So what is it that soaking do? What would it do for us?
Let me start with a story.
Okay.
It's my bird poop story, so let's enjoy this. Nature has given us a beautiful mechanism that they protect seeds and nuts with a digestive inhibitor that when, let's say, a bird eats a sunflower seed, it can't actually digest it. It germinates in its juices, but it doesn't digest it, so it poops out in this great compost to be able to start its growing process. If the bird digested it, it would die. You know, that's the end of the life cycle of that seed. It's the same thing with us. That if we germinate or soak, then we have much more nutrition bioavailability.
Right.
And that's why we're going to soak.
Right, so let's get started. What have we got here?
Quinoa, azuki beans, sunflower seeds, and raw unpasteurized almonds. So, tell me about the sizes. How long do we soak? That's a big question.
So we typically will just go with your instinct. That's really the size of the seed, right? That's going to be dictating how long we want to be soaking.
Right.
So why don't I start off? Why don't we just start doing it, shall we?
Sure.
I'm going to pick quinoa here.
So see how small quinoa is? Soaking it 30 minutes gets it a long way. I often still soak it overnight or during the day. If I know I want to have it for dinner, I'll just soak it. All the legumes are much thicker, so they're going to need 12 to 24 hours.
Big difference. This makes a very big difference when you soak.
For degassing, for bioavailable nutrition.
Absolutely. So many people can't do beans, they can't do legumes, and then the minute they soak, just for 12 hours, 24 hours, I actually like for the water to be changed as well. For some people, they find that very beneficial to get rid of the phytic acid and the enzyme inhibitors. And you know, it makes such a big difference. People actually can digest it well.
Right. So sunflower seeds, 2 to 6 hours soaking.
We don't want to have to go too long,
right?
Because that gets mushy. That's no fun.
Right. So then it's really no longer in its living growth stage. Right. And almonds in particular, if I ate those almonds just raw right now, there's about 20% bioavailability. If we soak them 12 to 24 hours, that jumps up to 85%.
That's incredible.
Isn't that, you know, we talk about high cost of really good whole foods, but nutritionally, it's much less expensive to do it by soaking.
Totally. And you know, we are so dependent on supplements, right? And because we are led to believe that the soil is depleted and and so hence we are not getting enough nutrition. But you can optimize your own food in the first place. You don't have to depend on supplements so much. I really love that about soaking, and it's so simple. All you have to do is, if you want to have it for dinner, say if you're doing lentils for dinner, you're doing a soup, just soak it before you go to work. And then if you know, my favorite way of working with seeds and nuts is to really do it for breakfast. And so for nuts especially, we can do that 24 hours, 12 hours soaking. I just do it, the night before. Plan a little bit, and then that's when you end up with these beautiful soaked almonds that we've got them already here. And that's what you throw in a smoothie, and that's just a wonderful, wonderful addition.
And I think I kind of do things every day and every week. So what would I like for the whole week? Sometimes I go ahead and sprout seeds and nuts, and then I just have them wet in the refrigerator, and then they're even easier to digest. You can also dehydrate them. Say you want to go on a hike or take them someplace that you don't have a refrigerator to keep them. So just put them in your oven on very low temperature because you want to keep them alive, or pop them in a dehydrator, and then they're shelf stable and they'll last months and months.
Yeah, so that's it. Soaking, simple, and so completely worth it.
Yes, change your life in a very simple way. Add more living nutrition to your diet.